Going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15. Today, we've got ourselves our first game here to play in the round one of the playoffs. It's going to be your 2-seed Carolina Hurricanes versus the 3-seed New York Rangers. The team is going back to what it was originally. So we're going to run Svech, Aho, Jarvis, Stank, Kotkaniemi, Blake, Martinook, Stahl, Carrier, Hall, Jankowski, Roslovic. For defense, we have the newest addition, Alexander Nikishin, playing in his NHL debut here, paired with Jacob Slavin, Orlov with Burns, Ghost with Walker, and then Freddie Anderson in net. So let's go ahead, jump right on into game one, and as always, let's go Canes.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
This is a real tough way to come out of the gate, the onset of a game. You want to get everyone into it. You want to get momentum rolling, and now you're killing a minor.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
And he slides it quickly to Martin. Puck dumped in, and the forwards will head off. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the feed. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Nice job to escape the zone. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Through center along the wing. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Lafreniere. Jostled off the puck. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Dumps it into the ozone. New York's got it from behind the net. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Takes the feed at the point. Carolina's penalty killers get a hold of it. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Moves it quickly over to Miller. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Walker's moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass. Oh, what a save in front.
Shesterkin's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
The Rangers play it along the boards.
Svechnikov almost back on the ice.
The Rangers fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical.
Strips it off the pipeline.
He almost did a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it says, but this one goes in. You always want to command play and dictate pace to start out a series, James. And get it on the board first, that's the first step.
to Stankoven. Carolina's got it along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Schneider. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Orlov's got it against the boards. Hammers it. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Quick pass to Schneider. New York's got a hold of the puck. Kakko's got it in the offensive zone. And he makes the easy save. Boom! Oh, nowhere to go on the play.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing it. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens. Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Brzezinski's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
That's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Point-to-point pass. Avoids the poke check. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Anderson's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Slavin's got it in the defensive end. The Rangers' power play expires. They now go to work for a short period on the power play. New York's unable to capitalize on the power play, still trailing by a goal. And a great save!
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
Picked up along the boards by Martinick. Tries to feed it over to Carrier. Quick feed to Gostisbehere with the steal. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Walker. Puts it just wide of the net. Slides it across to Jones. Feeds the puck to Panarin. And that one's stolen at center ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Pass across to Miller. The Rangers move it ahead. Puts it on net. A quick save.
As a former defender, those tough players who are difficult to move off of their skates, it is so hard to defend. They've got that wide stance. They use their body positioning to their advantage. They can shield the puck. It is so difficult to get inside, and they know how to get the puck to the net at the appropriate time. This is exactly what happens here, but the goaltender makes a save.
Gains the zone along the right wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Taken by Groove. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it up front.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Shot with the stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Carolina's up 1-0. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Turned aside with the glove by Shesterkin. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Play resumed resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. This is the net. Tried to hammer that one from long range.
I cannot believe the amount of time and space he had here, James. Everyone knows that this is his shot, and he's able to step and walk right into it. He misses the net. His opponent, they're lucky.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Here we go. Odd man rush here. To the low slot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And he loses control of the puck. Quick pass across to Kubel. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit. You got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power.
Lugging the puck. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Carolina's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
Here he comes, in on the breakaway! And he gets in front of that. Puck grab by Trocheck. There's back-to-back saves.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Picked up along the wall by Stahl. Takes the feed at the back end. Slides it across. The Rangers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Puck picked up by Hall. Carolina's got it near the point. Puck scooped up by Stahl. Play rolls on. Can't find the net.
I don't know how there's no coverage here, James, with that kind of shot coming at you from the point. He gets hold of it. He's a thunderclapper, but the only noise that's coming now is from the end boards.
Stones him in front.
Oh, it's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Well, here we go. Big-time face-off in the offensive zone for this power play unit.
And they haven't made any mistakes, right, James? They're moving the puck. They're finding ways to attack the net. They just haven't put it in, and they're up against a tired goaltender. They got to smell blood, and they got to put it away.
And that one's stopped. Taken along the wall by Aho. Passes it over. And that's intercepted by Miller. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Schneider's taking it from his own end. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. To his teammate. Here's a chance. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Scoops it up behind the net. A chance. Denies him again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Angles it over to Aho. Receives the pass.
Rules penalty is almost expired.
New York's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. What a steal in his own end. The Rangers penalty killers come up huge.
That's a great power play, James. The only thing they didn't do was score, and if they continue that, they'll certainly have success.
Carolina's on the attack. Feeds it over. Quick feed down low. New York's got possession of the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. In the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Savolsky. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New York's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game and they haven't had any possession time.
Quick feed down low. Here's a chance. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Picks off the pass. Fires it. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Shuts him down. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, this is a constant parade to the penalty box, just showing a ton of frustration throughout this game. To be honest, I'm surprised the coach even put him back out there.
The Rangers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
The Hurricanes have it now. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Jankowski. And that's broken up. The Hurricanes gain possession. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. The Hurricanes take over on possession. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
And now it's grabbed by Roslovic. And he slides it quickly to Burns. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Here's a short pass to Burns. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Good read with the stick to break that up. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Carolina's got a small window to go to work here on this power play with the penalty expired. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Moves it to Fox.
Shesterkin's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. Didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of the zone.
Takes the feed. Here's a chance! And that goes off a player in front. Nice block. The Rangers slide it through center. He's got a step. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway.
That's exactly why you have to have urgency on the back check, James. But when you have that puck on your stick, you have to have the situational awareness and know what's around you. That takeaway is huge.
Along the right wall and into the offensive end. New York's gained possession along the boards. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen, so wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls.
The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit.
Specialty teams, in particular power plays, they can create so much momentum, but when you don't execute, it can really go the other way in favor of your opponent. It's really disrupted the flow of the game. They got to get back on track.
And now he moves it to Susie. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that's off target as it hits a body. And that pass attempt is deflected. Slides it diagonally to Trocheck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Across the line along the left wall. With possession along the wall. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. Cruz ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Big time stop there. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Gets it out of his own end. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. They go on the attack through center. Loses the coverage there. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Broken up at center by Schneider. Still has possession. The Hurricanes will have one last chance to move the puck up here on this power play. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Aubé-Kubel's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Across the line, down the left wall. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Rangers take it across the blue line. Too much traffic in the lane. Scooped up along the wall by Aubé-Kubel. From the left side, takes the pass. Shot! Breaks it up with the poke check. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Hurricanes lead it 1-0. Aho's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. He scores! Well, how about that for the ultimate gift?
Well, it's a present, that's for sure, James. Get a goal on your birthday, I think it's one you'll remember. This looks like a set play to me, James. The center wins the face-off quickly, and it's clean on right out, and the one-timer just carries it home. Goaltender wasn't even set. James, I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Aho's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time he makes his way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Taken by the Frenier. Pushes it across to Jones. New York's got the puck against the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Kotkaniemi's got it along the boards. got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed up ahead. And that's poked away by Walker. Carolina's looking to break out. Quick feed to Blake. Into the corner of the attacking area. Takes a shot. Nothing. New York's got the puck. Takes the feed from off the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. Right on the doorstep. That knocks him off the puck. And the play continues. Big time stop by Anderson.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Past the midway mark of the frame, Carolina's got a 2-0 lead. And they win the defensive zone faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Scrum along the boards. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Sends it over. Puck grabbed by Schneider. The Rangers are in transition. The Hurricanes take possession here in the open ice. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Slides the pass over to DeHaan. We got a penalty coming up here. Takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Good stand-up hit. Right on the doorstep. Picked up along the boards by Miller. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Hurricanes will serve 2 for holding. New York's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power plays are a funny thing. Sometimes they can take away momentum. They have to find a way to generate some now, James. They haven't all game. They have to find a way to get a good entry. The setup is the most important part.
The Hurricanes played along the wing. Great reach with the poke check by Jones. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Trocheck's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. New York's taking possession in their own end. Moves it over to Jones. Takes it and looks ahead. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
The Rangers take it along the wall. Can't get it to go.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Scores! A power play goal!
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
New York's got one back. Now can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
Good stand-up hit on the play. Jarvis plays it now. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Picked up along the wall by Aho. And he was ready for that one. Passed up ahead. Dumps the puck in. The Hurricanes have it now. Puck sent over to Gustafsberg. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. minutes of this period. New York's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Looks to make a play over to Blake. Quick shot! Oh, they put it up and over the net.
Now, you work so hard to get your eyes on the net. He sees some daylight, he goes for it, but it's a little too fine, and it's up and over.
Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
New York's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and
Centering feed! He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
We going hard with the poster. This is just awesome. His players and body position, how to roll off the coverage, and it's perfectly executed. He doesn't have much time to get the timer off, but he gets his feet available and he executes.
Carolina's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group has something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
Here's a short pass to Sabinishad. Oh, that was filthy. Look at this. The lane was clogged up and that shot's blocked. Moves it to DeHaan. Lets the wrister fly. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Panarin's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Taken along the wall by Schneider. Picks off the pass. Kotkaniemi's got it along the wing. Off target. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. From his house. Scores! And look at that. The rookie gets here on the playoff scoring.
Well, talk about embracing the nervous energy. Now he can take a breath, feel good about himself, and let the creativity flow. This is a call like an after the net game. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Carolina's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
And they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Grabbed along the boards by Kakko. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Carolina's on the attack.
Costas Bears back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Nice zone entry from the left. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Here's a shot. Oh, how did he put that one?
I don't know, James, because he's in the slot, and he needs to find a way to at least put this on net. It's a golden chance that's really disappointing.
Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Scooped up along the wall by Martin. Jones carries the puck in his own zone. And he takes the dish. Shot! Big save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Makes a save with the glove.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Moves it quickly over to Miller. Glove save.
Anderson Peterson's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Quick pass to Zibanejad.
Carolina's number one line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're the reason why they're in the lead.
And he turns that one aside. Tees it up. Denies him in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
The Hurricanes gain control of the puck, and that's picked off. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Trocheck's got it across the line. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes it over to Kotkaniemi. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Quick feed to Fox. Takes a shot. Glove save. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot. Scores. Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game. Well, James, we have to have another look at this goal. I mean, this is just a hard-working effort goal where you out-battle and out-will your opponent. Why? You're stumbling, and while you're stumbling, your eye's still on the puck. You know exactly where you need to move it before you go down, and you execute. And as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Goes right to the crease. Picked up along the boards by Kotkaniemi. And that tears off a body in the lane. Great read, comes up with it. Works it across to Panarin. Can't get a hold of that pass. Puck picked up by Miller. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. And a great save. Off a stick and they can't connect. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Johnson to the puck and he loses control. Here's a short pass to DeHaan. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. There's a textbook body check. And that's blocked in front. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Circles back to center ice. Moving into the attacking zone. Grabs the puck in the corner. Sits by the check. Big save in front.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
The Hurricanes ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Walker. The Hurricanes played along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Great hustle to come up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Walker. On-man rush. There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. We had a timeout on the ice, allowing both teams to catch their breath here and regroup. Late goings of this period. 4-2 is the score. Trocheck's won the draw inside his own end. New York's got it in their own zone. Snapper from the slot. Denied by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by what? Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to fight.
So look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coaching team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in their favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. And this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. It's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Huge steal at his own end. The Hurricanes carry it along the wall. And he keeps that one out. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Carolina's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Kotkaniemi's won the draw there on the attack. Forces the turnover. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Shakes off the coverage. It's in! He scores!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
New York's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, James, but they need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Oh, my goodness, what a save by Anderson. The Rangers have pulled the goal. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
With the extra attacker with the goalie pull, they have the coverage running, and they certainly find the opportunity again to the middle of the ice, and man, do they bury it. Well, that's a huge goal, and I think that's a smile on the coach's face there, James. Something to smile about finally as they claw themselves back to week one. They want to make sure that they have a high-energy shift here because they've got the momentum.
New York's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
And the goaltender comes up on a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Aho. All alone. Oh, he's stopped. Oh, that would have been huge.
Would have been late in the third period here, James. You know you're in a tight game. You don't get these opportunities often on the breakaway. He cannot believe he missed.
And the puck departs the zone. And it is all over with this one. Well, that's how you want to kick off the playoff series, by taking it out and really get that momentum on your side.
Well, you know, heading into the series, this is the exact game that they've been talking about that they wanted to come out on top on. It's really important to dictate play right from the
Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for today's game. Your Hurricanes get the victory 5-4 in an absolute scary last minute of the third period. Both teams offensively just went off. It's a good game 1 win. Your Hurricanes are now leading the series 1-0. As your goal scorers, 2 for Ghost, 1 for Svech, Carrier, and Blake. Carrier now being the game-winning goal. Aho gets 2 assists, while KK, Walker, Jarvis, and Slavin get 1 assist. And Mr. Anderson stops 29 of 33 on an .879 save percentage. So, that's going to do it for today's episode. In next episode, we're going to be taking on the Rangers again in Game 2 at home. And until then, as always, let's go Canes.